Hello everyone, in the last video we have covered an artifact called process. In this video we will be covering an interesting topic of link process, subprocess, dynamic subprocess and event subprocess. Okay, so subprocess is nothing but a nested process which will be available with the main BPD definition, which will be won't be having any variable mapping, so it will be utilize the variable mapping from the parent process. Okay, so here is a sub process under the implementation. Here you can see which will be associated with the main process. So when I open this sub process here, uh, which will be utilizing the variable mapping from the main process. Sub process is a non reusable process which can be used at only one time. For example, loan request process. So we will be submitting an application at one time. So it's a one-time task where we can utilize the sub process. Okay. The next one is a link process. Link process is a reusable process. So we can create the process, and this link process can be used in the multiple place. Okay. So for example, we have approval process. So where if let's consider we have a multiple approvers, so during that time, so we can create a approval process as a link process, and same process will be linked to the multiple levels. Okay, for link process data mapping is required. Okay, so we have to go under the data mapping and we have to bind the input and output mapping from the parent process. In the implementation you can see a link process you need to attach. Okay. The next one is the dynamic subprocess. So for example, we have a loan process. Under the loan processing, we will be having a different categories like personal loan, housing loan, car loan. So these processes will be having a different process internally, but the information required for processing the loan will be a same. In that case, so we can create activity. So here we can map the under the implementation we can select the link process, and under the implementation we can attach a process. So when you attach a process, so there will be a dynamic process option will be enabled. So here you need to pass your dynamic process name. So example for personal loan you can pass the personal loan link process name, or for housing loan you can create a housing loan flow and you can pass the process name under here. And for car loan you can create a car loan process, and dynamically you can pass car loan process here. Okay, but the only restriction is all the process you will pass under this variable should have a same setup input and output mapping. So it's so the next one is event subprocess. As the name suggests, whenever the event occurs, this subprocess will be triggered. So this subprocess will run, either it can run the parallel to the main process or it can interrupt the main. We can call whenever it required as a ad hoc subprocess. Okay. It will utilize all the variable binding from the parent process, so there is no variable mapping is required. Okay.